Today, I'm going to check out some of the best workshop skins for CSGO Episode 4. Let's jump right into it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Turbo here and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be checking out some of the best workshop skins that I found on the Steam Workshop. Oh, and my track record is second to none. I predicted the Phantom Disruptor. And that's about it. And guys, if you do end up enjoying today's video, make sure to click that like button because it really helps the videos get promoted by the algorithm. And hey, I may have something really special up my sleeve for 100K. But guys, before we check out these insane CSGO workshop skins, we have a quick... So first of all, guys, we have the P250 print stream, which is actually a skin that's already in the game. However, this variant does not yet exist because right now we have the Deagle and the M41S, but it would be absolutely sick to see this bad boy right there, a P250 print stream. So it's essentially the same kind of design where it changes colors and it's pearlescent, and overall it just looks absolutely incredible like all the other print stream skins. Anyways, next skin. Now we have the Deagle Sunai Tiger. I probably completely butchered that, but this is a fantastic skin that looks like a tiger. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Captain Obvious. But essentially, this is an alternate tiger design to the Bengal tiger as well as the tiger tooth, and I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. I would love to see this in the game, 100,000%. I mainly like the fact that it just has a cool, clean metallic design that can work with almost any inventory, and I feel like this skin would definitely be a blue or a purple, so it would be affordable for everybody. So yeah, next skin. All right, now we have the P90 Toxigator V2. So essentially it's a toxic alligator. I'm not talking about those teammates who keep yelling at you. I'm talking about actual toxic waste. This is an alligator that just loves toxic waste and just the color purple. Actually, that green almost looks like ectoplasm, so this might also be related to ghosts or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but just look at it for a second. Now, don't get me wrong. I think this skin looks incredible. The purple, the green, and just overall like the crocodile, it just goes so well together. And on top of that, when it gets more battle scarred, only the ectoplasm and the purple go away. The alligator or the crocodile actually stays. So there might be a rare pattern that could be worth more than market price. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Next, we have a skin that is going to be very controversial, the AK-47 Error. So this is actually designed after the error message or the error pattern that you see on items that you just don't have access to on Gary's mod. So if you've ever played Gmod, you've probably seen this pattern a couple times, especially if you don't have every source game installed on your PC. Because let's be real, buying like 20 games can be pretty expensive. But if they ever brought this skin to the game, it definitely would not be expensive because it's ugly, but it's a reference to another game that's very popular on Steam, so I could see why they would do it. But would they really? I don't know, it's Valve. Next skin. Now we have the UMP Breathe, and this is kind of a weird skin. It reminds me a little bit of the UMP Labyrinth, but with a twist and taken to the next level and just being cranked up to 11. What I'm trying to say is, this is a much better version of the Labyrinth. So of course you have a nice little breathe up there. You have some blue accents near the back. And then you have these weird color accents that I don't know if it's part of the picture or I don't know if it's actually part of the skin. But if it's part of the skin, then damn, that looks clean. However, based on the source material, there's not really a whole lot to look at. There's just like 3 different screenshots. But I think it looks kind of cool and I would like to see it in the game. Next skin. All right, I know what you're going to say. Turbo, you've already done the Burning Sakura. Well, I want to do it again because they have a brand new 3D model of it that really takes it to the next level and it really does it justice. And honestly, I would like to see the skin in the game because it's nice and clean. It looks like a Glock Ivory a little bit, but with a tree on it, a pink tree. And based on all the skins that exist, this would probably end up being a pink. So it would be a little expensive, but not too overpriced. Anyways though, the Glock 18 Burning Sakura, dope skin, 10 out of 10, would rate again. Now we have probably one of the best skins that we're going to be looking at today. There might be some better ones, but this is one of my favorite, and it's the M41S Loki. And as you can see, our boy Tom does make an appearance right there. Yeah, the other Loki is just an imposter. He's actually a werewolf, or as some people call them, he's a furry. But despite all that, it's still a phenomenal skin, of course, with the Nordic kind of designs, of course. It has a nice green tint to it, and of course, fantastic artwork. I could definitely see this being a covert from a collection in a future operation. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a pretty big fan. Next up, we have the Deagle Performance, which is basically just it's a black, white, and red Deagle with some really cool designs, obviously. There's a couple birds just chilling. They're just chirping away, making their noises. And then you have a deer just staring at them, being like, that's going to be a delicious meal. Or maybe I'm overanalyzing it, but overall, it's a cool skin. I like the color palette, and it's dank. 10 out of 10 would rate again. Next skin. And of course, next up, we do have the MP7 single elimination, and this is a skin that is going to blow your minds. So this is the skin right here. I don't even know how to describe it. What is that, dude? Oh my. This is like the Hyper Beast's brother, or it's like the vegan version of the Hyper Beast. You have this green thing right here with huge teeth, and then a giant metal looking tongue or something. And then you have like this, so is this basically just two Hyper Beasts kissing, or is it the same one? I don't know, man. Or is this a Venus flytrap? I don't know what's going on. It's kind of like an acid trip, but I definitely think this skin looks awesome just because there's so many colors. It's so vibrant and it just looks great. The overall artwork was really well made. Next skin. Now we have the P250 Mustang, which is essentially just this. It kind of reminds me of the Boreal Forest, but if you also added the FAMAS Spitfire to it. So it's kind of like two skins in one. And overall, I think it looks kind of dope. Come on, we haven't really seen that many P250s with that same combination of like brown, green, and red. Yeah, it's kind of a weird combination, but overall, it's alright. Next up, guys, we have the MP5SD Nemos Fade. And basically, as you guys can see, it's kind of like the Fade, but it's taken to a completely new level. You have pink right here, you have pink on the mag, pink back here, pink over here. And then right here in the yellow, this is kind of where the fade is. So it slowly fades from pink to yellow, and then there's just a lot of yellow. So it's essentially, this is just a pink and yellow skin. Kind of looks a little bit like bubblegum, or looks like Majin Buu. Obviously, it does look a little strange, and it is the MP5SD. Nobody uses that gun, but overall, not a terrible skin just because it's so colorful and it's so cool to look at. Next skin. Next up, we have the P250 Savage, and this is a skin that absolutely looks incredible. So it's essentially blue and pink, but with a couple circles on it, and it kind of fades in from the gunmetal obviously to the actual paint, and I think it looks phenomenal. Even the magazine has kind of the effect on the inside as well, which is kind of a cool Easter egg. Like, it's not super over the top and it's not the most colorful skin on the planet. However, though, it does have some color and it definitely does stand out a little bit. It's just a great skin overall. All right, next skin. Now we have the Glock 18 Space Cobra. And as you guys can see, it's essentially a purple Glock with a rainbow Cobra just chilling in space for some reason. The Space Cobra is coming onto this planet and he's getting ready to eat Mars or something. And then you have a galaxy in the background. I don't really know what's happening here, but as you guys can see, as it gets more battle scarred, it gets more scratched up, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because that just means that if you get it in factory new, it's going to look a lot cleaner than one in battle scarred. Obviously, you can always go with the Moonrise, but I think this looks better. All right, next skin. And guys, this is the last skin we're going to be checking out today, the SSG 553 or the Krieg Plague Doctor. So the artwork on this is phenomenal. They did a fantastic job with making this. There's so much detail, there's so much to it, and I'm convinced that this is actually going to make it into the game just because of just how cool it looks. So as you can see, based on the inspect, there's obviously the Plague Doctor himself holding some garlic to, ward off those vampires for whatever reason. And then you have his two bird friends just looking to the left and the right of him. There's like a big doorway in right here. And then you have this skull that represents the past. And then there's like a thing over here that represents the future. And then this is, your boy, the Plague Doctor's in the present dealing with. And then also one thing I noticed is, for whatever reason, there's like a giant green thing just pointing out right. I don't know what's going on here, but with all that being said, I am in love with this skin. It's a fantastic green Krieg skin. And that's something that we don't really have much of right now. Just let me know in the comments down below, guys. Would you use the Krieg Plague Doctor if it was in the game? Because 100% I definitely would. I love this skin. It looks so sick. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe. Anyways, guys, it's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace. By the way, if you want to support the channel, just like and subscribe. That helps a ton. And check out these two videos right here. I made them myself. and I will see you guys next Friday for the next video. Peace, boys.